Good evening, everyone. We're once again at the workbench and we're going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing. I ordered this so that we could do some fun videos for a change, get away from all these dry old tool reviews and, all this work, and I still carry on with the work, but me and my friends, we like to get together and we like to play old and obscure games, and we thought we would tape it. And this, I did my research, seemed to be like a neat solution. Right away you've got this lovely glossy box. Obviously they ship it in another box, but I'm not showing you that because it's got my address and details on, and I don't want you to come and find me and try and kill me in my sleep. But you get that, and you get this nice glossy box, which is going to be another welcome addition to all them sorting trays. And as I got to take that Weemus camera back, I won't be getting them the sorting trays out of that, will I? And I think I opened it wrong. Yeah, I did. Everything's upside down now. And yeah, it's 2 sweet sorting trays for the price of 1. And here are so I've got a cold. Here are the stats. Interface USB 2.0 host. Digital HDMI, analog component video for input. Audio, again digital HDMI, and then we've got the analog RCA, that's your red, white and yellow stuff to you and me, and then we got 3.5mm line in and 3.5mm microphone line in. So again, I'm not going to be 100%. I'll work out how to use this as we go along, and then it's just saying what game consoles you can use it with. Use it with the piss poor. The Xbox One. I haven't found a good name for the Xbox One yet, but the PS4 I call the piss poor. That's the zero punctuation Yahtzee name for it, and I think it's quite fitting. Yeah, and we got Wii U, 360. Surprised it's still on there. The kids today, they don't know what a 360 is. They think you're going on about no scoping or something. Then component, so we could use this with older stuff, and I was going to use it with the PS2 and do some sweet games. No, HDCP contents can't be recorded. HDCP, I don't know what that means. And then what it's saying is that we can put this onto a USB stick, flash portable hard disk or USB flash disk, and input pass through up to 1920 by 1080 at 60p. No idea what that means. And then capture up to 1920 by 1080 30p. No idea what that means either. And then record format is something I'll know a little bit now. AVI, MPEG-4, it's MP4 to you and me. And audio is AAC stereo, so we should have some decent, it should basically be decent audio. And then recording quality max 18 megabits at 1080p 30 fps. 30 fps, that's not bad. It's not 60, but it's not bad. I don't think we'll get, well, we will get much, we will get a bit of motion blur if I'm playing, because I like to play everything with my sensitivity set to 11. Not so much these days, actually. I've kind of cooled off because when I don't, I have to work for a living now, so I can't spend every waking moment playing games. And then it's just saying that the power supply is 5 volts DC, 2 amps. So we'll have to plug it in with one of them little adapters, and that's the lowdown. That's the technical specs. You know me. If my one tool is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. I don't really have time for reading the instructions. I am a working man, but just for you, I'll show you them. Horrible IKEA instructions. Now, I did my research online and I looked at a lot of stuff. Looked at getting a PVR, but they were very expensive, and you needed to have the PC up and running as well. And it just seemed like a big fucking fuss. You just want something you can whack out, plug in behind the telly. And then, get your microphone, just set it to record, and just sit down and have fun as if you were, not recording at all. That's the whole thinking behind this. So yeah, all of this, I'm sure, well, you can view this online. There are other videos, other better videos that you can go watch about this machine. You know, don't bother watching this one. But yeah, this is what it looks like. We've got the ruler here. I'll show you what it looks like. Ain't got a fucking tape measure on me for the first time in about 10 years. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Forget that. I do have a tape measure on me. Always have a tape measure on me. This one's, you know, coated in a stealthy black paint, so I have trouble remembering it sometimes. And that is 4.5 inches. Well, 4 and... We'll call it 4 and... No, it's not 4.5. It's 4.25. Or 4 5/8 inches by 3 and... Well, no, it's 2 7/8, I'd say. That's how big it is, and then thickness is exactly, not exactly, but close enough to 1 inch. So there you go. The tape measure, by the way, is the Stanley 8-meter. That's what you need. Look how compact that is. I replaced the Fat Max ages ago. And yeah, like I was saying, it can do the older, you know, like your PS2 and your PS1. You can do all them. You get a special cable. I don't think it comes with it, judging by the size of this accessory packet here. This looks like the accessory packet for a military ration. It'll have a load of M&Ms and, you know, napkins and plastic forks in there. Let's hope not. Let's hope it has some more instructions. And then you've got your power. Then, you know, you put one lead in there and you put one lead out, so you'll need some extra leads. And then it's got some sort of code here I'm probably not supposed to show you. And you see that red board in there, it looks like a Raspberry Pi, doesn't it? Oh, my torch don't work. That's alright, because this one does. Look at that, it's red like a Raspberry Pi board. Maybe I'll get one of those one of these days. And then it's got this sort of, you know, crappy ABS plastic. You know, like you could probably scratch the letters off if you tried really hard with something sharp. Or maybe not. No, maybe they made it into the plastic. Don't really care. And then it's got more of a glossy side here, and it's got these bits of chrome. Obviously, it's got good ventilation, and it's got the screw holes are little escutcheons here that are just molded into that piece. So it's got, well, it's making a pretense at having feet. And then you plug this into your hard disk, your USB disk, and you press the button. And it works. That's it. That's all you got to do. You just press the button and it works. Or at least that's what they say. And that's why I selected it. I wanted hassle-free, fuss-free, just gaming. You know, just sit and play the game. Oh, it does come with the cable. Hey, that's not bad. Of course, the colours are different because I think this is from the States, or well, it's made in China, but I think it was made to the US's colour code, and I know they got green in there. White, yeah, white's one of them, and then we got red, so I imagine green's just going to be yellow, or I'll work it out. I'll just plug cables in until it works, or I'll use the HDMI side of it anyway. And there you go, that goes in there. That's how that works, and that won't immediately break. And then what else have we got in our ration accessory packet here? We've got a very rustly wrapper. Try saying that when you're pissed. A rustly wrapper rustled through the rustly undergrowth. I should have maybe prepared for this video better and actually wrote an actual sonnet to say to you guys. But you know, I came this close to doing English literature, and then I chose to get a proper job. So there we go. It comes with a very little CD, like you'd get in the top of a Bionicle. If you remember them, you remember it used to come in a big tube. It was the Bionicles. Yeah, it was. And it used to come in a big tube, and you put them together, and they'd have this little game that you could never get to run. So hopefully my, of course now we live in the future where computers have less features, not more. You know, we can't have USB ports and CD drives in computers anymore. We're not allowed. Everything's got to be on the cloud. So hopefully my external CD drive that I had to buy separately, that'll be able to read it, I'm sure. This one's a good one. Cool lead. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one to get, everyone. Metal housing. and it just runs. And then we actually do get, looks like an HDMI cord, but fuck me, it looks short. Look at that. I've seen a longer cord on a green, you know, Bosch DIY tool. I've seen a longer cord on a bloody kettle than this. Look at this. 0 out of 10. No, I'm just joking. Now, it is a bit short, this HDMI, but this is so little, you'll probably just... Well, what I'll do is I'll just plug it in, and then I'll just have it hanging out the side of the TV and swinging around. Because it weighs nothing. So, I'm sure this is how it was meant to be used. And you can use it as a cat toy. So, there we go. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing some filming, doing some testing, seeing what's what. In fact, I might even do that today, treat myself, neglect the things I was supposed to be doing, and start recording some games. And we'll go from there, won't we? And so my life will fall apart, and I'll become a 16-year-old again, constantly making game videos about games that nobody gives a shit about anymore, because everybody's grown up and they're playing Halo 5 or Halo 6, and they've not got time for Call of Duty 4. But we'll see. And yeah, so I hope you appreciated that yet again another idiot's unboxing video, and I will see you in the far future when I get off the Xbox. Until then, goodbye and good luck. And as always, yeah, thank you for watching and all that good stuff. Ta-da.